Talk about your defense this year. You brought back in some veteran players with Peppers and Monroe and some of those guys. How do you think the defense is going to be?
It mocks the 2015 defense that we had, I believe. We had a lot of old guys, veterans, and we had a lot of young guys, including myself. We just have a good combination with having that smarts, the brains, the IQ from the old guys. Then we have the young guys, including myself, who played a lot of games and understand the game. So it's a good mixture.
Are you still a young guy?
I consider myself a young guy still, yeah. I'm only 3 years in, so I'm still a young guy.
Shaq, do any of your buddies ever joke with you about when you want to play more? I know they know.
No, they don't play more. I understand my role. My role is to go in when my number is called, and that's who I am, and that's what I do. And I enjoy watching Thomas and Luke out there play. They fly around, they do it in practice, they do it in the games, and I enjoy it. And like I said, I know when my number is called, I gotta go out there and be productive. So there's no, I want to play more. I just know my role.
What was that like last year, though, when you kind of stepped in the role that Luke does sometimes when he was out?
We all know his situation. I'm not going to speak on that, but my role got a little bit bigger. I had to learn the mic position, and learning the mic position, you eventually learn the whole defense, and that helped me out a lot, especially going into this year. It makes a lot of things much easier, and just seeing formations and recognizing plays a lot more faster.
Talk about that. 2 days in pads. Heat. Just your assessment of the first basically week of training camp.
Oh, I'm not lying. I was struggling the first 2 days just to get back, but I was in shape. But just like you said, the heat and the helmet and the pads, putting all that on, it was tough. But we got to push through it. At the end of the day, that's what we're playing, and we're getting better.
How much have you bulked up since you arrived here?
I actually lost some weight. I was a little heavy last year, and I got back to my 2015 weight, and I'm moving a lot more and able to run wide receivers, and I just feel great.
Did you do that on purpose, or?
Yeah, I did it on purpose, actually. I was starving myself.
Wow, what was your diet? How much you?
I was 240 last year. Now I'm around 228, 230.
What was your diet? How'd you do it?
I just eat twice a day, and that's it. Starve myself.
Which meal did you skip?
Breakfast.
That's the most important meal.
Hey, when you lose weight, it ain't that important.
Cam on the same diet?
I didn't know Cam was on that diet.
At this point in your career, what do you feel like you still need to work on the most?
I mean, there's always room for improvement. Covering skills, just getting the line, stuff like that. Just the simple stuff that I was supposed to learn my rookie year. I mean, like I said, there's always room for improvement, and I'm still learning.
The transition from Coach McDermott to Wilkes, a couple of the other guys have said it's been pretty seamless. Your thoughts on that?
We were on the same thing. Coach Wilkes brings a lot of enthusiasm and a lot of energy out there, and that's what we like. And, he's the same guy each and every day. He doesn't change. He doesn't yell. He talks to you calmly to make sure you understand and make sure everybody's on the same page, and that's what I respect.
Could you play safety in a pinch?
You said, can I play safety? I mean, if my number is called, I'll go out there and play safety, but we have great safeties. We got depth of safeties, and my role right now is a linebacker nickel.
Oh, no, that's what I meant. Like if it were injuries or whatever, and they said, hey.
Yeah, if my number is called, most definitely.
Especially at 230.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's linebackers who are smaller than me, play in the box.
Shaq, you linebackers, you've seen a lot of Christian out in practice. What do you think so far?
The guy is shifty. He got me yesterday on the route. I thought he was going inside, and he broke back out, and I was like, oh, smack. But the guy can move. He's fast. He's getting the offense down. He's very patient when he runs the ball, and he's explosive.
One of the reasons the Panthers drafted you was to guard kind of like the two tight end sets and stuff like that. And now it seems like teams like the Panthers drafted guys like McCaffrey to counter you, right?
I mean, this is what this league is moving into, a more pass first than run. A lot of teams got scat backs, because they want that mismatch on linebackers. And, a lot of teams are doing it, and I think that's what the league is trending to now.
Would you want to have to consistently cover McCaffrey?
Oh, he's going to make me better. I'm going to make him better. I mean, that's how we're going to compete and make each other better.
You followed him for quite some time back in the Pac-12 days, right?
See, when I was there, I was going into my last year. I think that was his freshman year. So he really didn't play much when we played them. But I did see him run kick returns and punt returns back. The guy is amazing.
Do you feel like you match up equally well in coverage on running back, tight end, receivers, or is there one that you kind of prefer to cover?
I mean, I'll cover them all. I know my weakness is at the wide receiver standpoint, the speed. But other than that, I can cover them.
What's the best thing you did this offseason?
Diet.
Was there a point last season, seriously though, that you felt a little heavy? Were you like, why?
I mean, I felt it throughout the season. I mean, I was getting tired and stuff like that, and I was like, no, I can't do this. You know, I got to get back down to my weight, and that's what I did in the off season, starved myself, and I feel great. Like, I really do feel great.
Had you put on the weight to in part to play the position?
I put on the weight just to kind of play like in the box, but I feel like I can hold my own. I can use speed, power, and all that. So, I mean, I really lost it to go out there and cover.
Some high expectations for the Huskies this year.
Oh, yeah, we're going to win it. I'm saying that now. We should have beat Alabama last year, but, some things happen. But Pete knows what he's doing.